Happy Friday, Naked Bloggers! This is Laura from nakedblogging.com, and this is the first in my brand new series of videos that are going to come to you one each week, going to pick out a blog from somebody who has tweeted me or messaged me somewhere online asking me to take a look at their blog and give them 3 easy to action tips. This week I've picked somebody who didn't ask me necessarily to pick out 3 tips, but they sent me a really cool tweet that kick-started me to get this ball rolling. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. So a special thank you to @It's Not Me It's You 8. So let's take a look at the tweet they sent me yesterday. And the tweet came in from It's Not Me It's You, who I had just followed on Twitter. And I said, @Naked Bloggers, hey Laura, thanks for stopping by. I have a blogging question. How's our blog? So I had a quick look at the blog. Let's go over there now. And I could see the first thing from when I scrolled to the bottom of the page to look through their posts that they've only just started blogging this month. So they're brand new into it. And I love the fact that they're excited and buzzing enough about it to be asking people for advice and feedback, which is brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So 3 quick and easy to action points that will help make your blog more useful to your visitors and more productive for you, more rewarding for you. So I noticed firstly that your opt-in for your email is featured in your sidebar, but it's right at the bottom. So we've got newsletter sign up just down here. And it says, be the first to know about new stuff going up here. We promise to only send nice, useful things that we feel you need to know about. So really nice, friendly message and email sign up. However, I had to scroll to find it. So my first tip would be to move this to the prime position right at the top here. It's really great that you've got the welcome message that explains what your brand is about and all those kind of things, but that should come underneath your opt-in. Your opt-in is your prime real estate on the sidebar of your blog. So I would strongly suggest you move that. Next thing, let's have a look at the blog posts. So I had a quick read through the blog posts. I'm not going to read those out to you just now because I want to keep this nice and short. But the tone and the content and the voice is really, really cool and friendly and really speaks from the brand, and you feel excited to be getting a bit of a behind the scenes glimpse of who the people that are designing these awesome products are. The first thing I thought when I saw this was that what would really bring this to life would be a picture, especially because you guys have such wicked products. So I'm going to just click on the home page to show everybody who doesn't know what It's Not Me It's You is. And if you have a look here, they do these wicked leather bags with really cool embossed quotes or images on. So we're all quite into this whole quote thing right now. Love these envelope bags. They're so cool. And I saw on Twitter that they're doing a little tote version of this soon. So that's really something to keep your eyes open for. But back to the blog. These images are really great, and I can see that you've got great lifestyle photography. So I'm going to click back to your blog, which on a side note I know is called news just now, but it might be worth switching it to calling it blog so that people can look for it easier. So an image in these blog posts would really, really help make them pop and would tie in with your branding and bring everything a bit more together and really make people know when if they're clicking on an external link to your blog post that they know they've landed in the right place and don't make any mistake about it. So the third thing that I would mention is to do very simple, but right down here in the bottom corner, you've got links to your social profiles, which is wicked. However, what I have noticed when I clicked on them, and I'll click on your Pinterest one here, if you notice this tab at the top, where we're looking at your website, when I click on one of these, I'm being taken away from your website. It's not opening up in a new window. I'm being taken away from your website and I'm being directed to your social profile. So from here, I'm going to get sucked into the world of Pinterest, as I do. So I'm going to start liking things. I'm going to start repinning. I'm going to start wandering out of here into the main Pinterest website. And before I know it, I forgot that I was ever on your website in the first place. So I would strongly recommend that you get those social profile links opening up in a new window. That's going to really help keep the traffic that you've worked so hard, because all this content is so cool and bang on for your brand. You've worked hard to get these people in, so it'd be really cool if these weren't sending people away. They're kind of working against you right now. So 3 things: newsletter moved to the top right in your sidebar, and images popped into your blog post to tie in your branding, and social profiles to open up in a new window. If you want a sneaky bonus one, as I dropped in earlier, I would change this news to a blog, because especially with you being such a cool and trendy brand, for people who don't know It's Not Me It's You, you can find them in Topshop on Oxford Street. So they're pretty trendy and appealing to that kind of young, looking for the next new thing market. we do look for blogs. So if we look on here, we might not necessarily want to know about news, but we definitely would want to read a blog. So I've given you 4 there for the price of 3. So thank you so much for sending me that tweet, and I hope this is useful to you. Anybody else who's watching who wants me to do the same for you, please send me a tweet. Twitter is definitely going to be the fastest way and probably the stream I'm going to monitor most for this kind of stuff. But you can find me on Google+, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me pretty much anywhere. And I'll leave all my social profile links below this video. And you can leave me a comment as well underneath, and I will come and check out your blog. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you've taken something actionable and insightful away from this short video, and I will catch you next week with another load of tips for a different blog.